Welcome to the Double Chin Society. I'm the Light Lord Sayori, and today I am doing my very first manga review of Fairy Tail Chapter 388, titled Erza vs. Minerva. This chapter starts off as Wendy, Carla, and Ronbolt are standing and watching all of the 20 plus faces rise from the ground, about to activate. Carla, in a state of shock, is like, oh gosh, we're all gonna die. What are we gonna do? We're gonna lose all our magic and die. Wendy is like, I have decided to live. So since half her hair is gone, she takes her Sky Dragon magic and cuts the other half. And she's like, I'm not gonna cry anymore. I'm not gonna be weak. I'm gonna be strong for the sake of the guild, and we will destroy these things together. Then it goes to Erza fighting Minerva, and Urza's like, Minerva, stop. And she's like, it's Neo, Minerva. I am a demon now. This is my true calling. Urza questions, like, what is your reason for fighting? Why do you want to be so strong? And then we see a glimpse of Minerva's past. She's on the ground apologizing to her father, and he's like, you're weak, you're not strong enough, and then punches her head, I think. And he's like, I cannot have a weak daughter. And then he does what he did to Yukino when she was excommunicated, and he's like, take off your clothes, and he's like, you cannot come home until you're stronger. So, he left Minerva there to, I don't know. And Minerva's like, then it flashes forward to the present, and Neo Minerva says, I need to be stronger, I need to be stronger. But Erza, being Erza, defeats Minerva, and, Minerva is then like, just kill me, it'd be better if you killed me. And Erza says, I'm not gonna kill you. There are people who are waiting for you to come home. Then Mard Greer, the leader of the Dark Guild Tartaros, well, not the leader, but guy in charge for the time being, comes in, and he says, well, I expected this much, or something like that. Depends on where you read it. Or it's just like, I remember that voice from the telepathic interference from Warren. And he uses his one of his abilities to attack Minerva and Erza. Erza yells out to Minerva. Dust settles. And then we see a silhouette, and he's like, sorry we're late. Punctuality isn't my strong suit. Then you see Frosh, Rogue, Sting, and then Lecter. They're like, we've come to rescue our princess. And Minerva, remembering what Erza said, begins to cry. And then that is the end of this chapter. Now, I personally loved this chapter because at the beginning of this arc, when we saw Minerva be a part of, this arc in general, and on, the Tartaros Cube, I was like, oh, Sabretooth has to come in and help Fairy Tail. Minerva's there, so Sabretooth's gonna be there. And usually my theories are wrong, and my, what's gonna happen next is wrong. So when this happened, of course I freaked out at, 5 o'clock in the morning. I really liked seeing Minerva's past, because we already knew her dad was screwed up, but seeing him do that to Minerva when she was at such a young age, we kind of realize why she is like she is, because her dad literally beat it into her brain. I like seeing Wendy, for once, not, cry. Because she cries a lot, because she's a kid, I think. And, it's really great that she puts back all her fears for the sake of the guild, for the sake of the world, to try to defeat those 20 plus faces. I feel that we could have seen a longer fight with Urza and Minerva, because their fight at the Sun Village didn't last long. Their fight at the Grand Magic Games took a while because Kagura was in it, and they haven't really Urza hasn't used Heaven Wheel armor or any of that, and I want to see Urza versus Minerva more, but seeing Minerva cry and stuff, I feel like she's going to become a good guy, which is kind of upsetting because even though I hate Minerva, she's one of the best fairy tale villains as of right now. Well, I think that's all I have, so I'm the Light Lord Sayuri, and thanks for watching.